So I'm going to start naturally enough, since we're closing Cannes, with your impressions of the week. What stood out for you? And Alini, I'm going to come to you first.
Well, I have been coming to Cannes for many, many years. And I think that this year has been a very special year, because I think I've never seen such a mobilization of Cannes to talk about something that is super critical for our society, which is about diversity, gender equality, inclusion. As an advertiser, Unilever is one of the biggest advertisers in the world. We feel that we have a huge responsibility in the way we are portraying people in our advertising. We have been, for the last 100 years, portraying a lot of stereotypes in our ads. But more than that, we did a big piece of research just understanding what was the state of advertising beyond Unilever across the world. And what we noticed is that 40% of consumers around the world cannot recognize themselves in advertising anymore. We are losing relevance.
I think it's been one of the most uncertain Cannes I've ever been to, in respect to the fourth era of disruption. And of course, I'm talking about technology, digital, and biology all coming together. And it's incarnated, I think, in a lot of discussion around blockchain, which for me has served no purpose whatsoever. I'm not anti-blockchain. I think it's going to play a substantial role within every business, but not today. And therefore, the discussions happening, I found, could be time well spent on other much more important topics.
Actually, there's just one thing I would disagree, to be very honest. If you talk about, you don't want to hear blockchain anymore. There are a lot of people talking about it, but in the very end, they don't really understand what it is, how they can make the most out of it, and how that might impact their future. Yeah. And that is something we have to think of, and how we can train and how we can educate everybody to understand better what the opportunities are.
We're going to finish with our wake-up call, and this is just a brief message to this audience. What should they be thinking about over the next year?
I do not think that we as marketeers are prepared for the change that it's going to bring to our industry next year, and 5G is upon us. And that simply means getting control of the way that we respond to customers, set the experience bar, and have an explicit and profound purpose in our brand that can be felt through every platform that we will now have the ability to communicate to them through.
I would like to, use this privileged audience just to say, let's get together and, make us all feel proud again of this industry, be it an advertiser, be it an agency, be it a partner, be it a media company. Let us all be proud of this industry again. Let us, really help ourselves in developing content that is unstereotyping, that is going to put stereotypes aside and human first.